guys, this is Jenny and Kevin with Eat Bala Travel, and today we're going to be going to the Mercado de Birria in Aguascalientes for some delicious birria today. It's Sunday, and luckily we are one block from the Mercado just by luck, pure luck, right? We booked this Airbnb down that way, and it just so happened to be one block down from this famous birria Mercado here in Aguascalientes. It's huge here. So we're gonna go have some and see how good it is.
Mercado Juarez is known as the Mercado for birria and shoes. So if you need to buy shoes and want to have some breakfast or lunch, this is the place to come.
Especially on the weekends, they say birria, things like birria menudo are the best for crudas. So, I mean, not that we're over anything, we've been sick, but birria is very good for you, and we'll tell you why. This mercado is jam-packed almost every day. So walking in, it's gonna feel really overwhelming to pick out the birria spot you're gonna eat at. What we're gonna do for you today is make a plan and help you understand how to pick the perfect birria spot when you come to the mercado.
First, walk in confidently but slowly. Use your peripheral vision to glance at the stalls. Make note of the meat. Its color will tell you whether it's pure goat meat or actually beef. Note how busy it is. Do you see any empty seats? Don't be intimidated by the crowds. A packed spot usually means it's very good and high in demand. Don't fall in love with the first birria you see. Keep walking. Nod politely when vendors invite you to sit down. How do the prices compare? When you reach the shoes, you're at the halfway point. Once you've walked all the way through, it's time to turn back and straight to your chosen birria spot.
The first time we came to eat here, we knew nothing about this place. We were just hungry, we walked in, we did exactly what we just advised you to do and walked back and just chose a spot that looked good. We had amazing birria and then went back to our Airbnb to brag about it to our host, which is when she tells us or asks us if we knew that this mercado has a birria spot that was featured on the Netflix series, The Taco Chronicles. Like, we've seen that series and none of them really look familiar. So we rewatched the series and realized that we ate at that birria spot.
Although we ate at that birria spot, we also tried a bunch of other birria spots, and you cannot go wrong with any birria spot. It just depends what kind of birria you like. This specific place that we like going to because meat is very nice and tender, that every bite is so delicious and the meat just like rips apart. But we also tried other places like Birria Martinez, El Chivito, and they were also really good quality birria. So really you can't go wrong. It all just depends on what you see and what you like, and that's how you make your choice. But for today we're gonna feature El Lago Azul because we met a very special taquero with an amazing, most beautiful name. His name is Kevin. He's from the UK and he came to Aguascalientes with his wife to help run the family business here in Aguascalientes for the birria, and it lives up to his expectations.
First time, and it turns out to be the same business. El Lago Azul actually has 4 different table spots. If you want to meet the owners, the couple's name is Kevin and Lorena. They're at this green location over here. When you stand here, it feels overwhelming and it feels like you're going to be waiting forever, but I promise you, you're not. The tables go quick. The turnover with people eating and leaving is super quick. So just stand close and you'll find a seat really quickly.
How's it going? You're lucky you got me in the driving seat today. He wants to get in now, look.
So when you come and have an order birria, the first thing is that you need to know the body parts. So they have ribs, head, liver, maciza, and then they do intestines rolled up and they grill them and they bring them to you. And for us, the first time we didn't know anything, so we only got what was left over, and that's what we had. But this time around, we're almost pros. This is 3 weeks of birria in our resume, so we know that we order our birria with maciza, just plain maciza, which is pure meat, And sometimes we order tacos, like rib tacos, because the rib is really, really juicy and delicious. We haven't had heart or liver or eyes yet, but it's an option there if you want to give it a shot. Now, if it's your first time eating birria, I would just recommend asking for surtida, which is just a bunch of different meats from different parts of the goat, and that's the best way. But look at this delicious rib. Just look at it.
Okay, what to be prepared for when you're ordering? You're gonna get a lot of questions. What cut do you want? Do you want onion? Do you want salsa? So what size do you want? So there are small, medium, large. I mean, you can start with the small, but we went ahead for the big ones today because we know we like it. We asked for our cut, which is maciza. They asked if we want onion and salsa. For us, the answer is always yes. I feel like the onion helps to neutralize some of the strong odor, and it just brings out some of the flavors too. So I love the onion, and then they're gonna ask you if you want consommé, which is the broth that the goat is cooked in, and it is delicious. It's literally just the soup. They'll ask you if you want your consommé with or without salsa. Usually we get it with salsa, but since we've been a little sensitive on the stomach, we ask for it separately so we can pour it in ourselves. You'll see. And the salsa always comes hot. So I ordered mine again without salsa because I'm going to put it on myself. Kevin ordered his with. I'm just going to do little by little. Normally it would look like that. A mí me encanta el limón, so I always love to put a ton of limón in here.
Has easily been my favorite food in Aguascalientes. You'll see why. It doesn't smell. Normally goat has a very distinct smell because they're smelly. They're smelly animals. But this one,
I love this. This is just pure broth.
I can tell why Kevin moved from the UK to Aguascalientes. Because if I was him and I could eat this every day, I would move from the UK to Aguascalientes.
Todos vienen y dicen, ay, el inglés, pero todos sabemos que la verdadera estrella eres tú, ¿verdad?
La más chingona es la venda.
Ah, mi papá y mi abuelito.
Sí, ellos fundaron el
Mi
lugar.
abuelito es el fundador. Y mi papá empezó con mi abuelito también. Y ya llevan como... Mi papá que está en este lugar como 38 años, más o menos.
¿Cómo se llama usted?
Raudel Serna.
Raudel Serna.
Serna, Perechica.
Y es el, ¿cómo se llama? El agua azul, ¿verdad?
El Aguas Birria, es el Aguas. El fundador fue mi padre.
Ok.
Se llama el Tidio Serna Rubalcaba. Él fue el mero, el fundador.
El fundador de todo.
Sí.
Ok.
De todos
¿Ya
el
después
agua
le
azul.
siguió usted?
Sí, nosotros, todos los hermanos. ¿Cómo ves? Es un negocio familiar.
¿Quién se levanta temprano a hacer la vida y todo? ¿Todos? ¿Entre todos?
Es un trabajo de equipo. Sí, una sola persona no.
¿Pero se hace aquí? No, ¿verdad?
No, se hace en la casa de mi abuelito.
¿Quiénes empiezan? ¿5 o 6 de la mañana?
No, bueno, es que la carne se cose toda la noche. Y ya como a las 8 de la mañana se le apaga.
Mira, para hacer una buena birra se necesita carne de calidad, carne de primera, borrego.
Borrego, tiene que ser.
Puro borreguito. Puro borrego muy bueno, sea de primera. Y la birria, pues es así se le denomina aquí, en esta región de Aguascalientes, porque en diferentes partes se le puede llamar barbacoa. En el Estado de México le dicen barbacoa y es de borrego, pero esta es al horno y esta es cocida en vaporera. Esa es la diferencia. Y en el norte, no sé, en Durango, Chihuahua, también le llaman barbacoa y es de res. Pero aquí la carne que vendemos nosotros es carne de primera. Y es lo que nos ha caracterizado.
Here at Lago Azul, they make sure that they feed or that they get borregos that eat organic foods, have a good lifestyle, so they can provide very good birria for us. if you can help me clarify this borrego, chiva, and chivito, and all of these different kinds of goats and animals, please comment down below so you can help us understand what the difference is between chivo, borrego, what's the other one?
Cabrito.
Chivo, borrego, cabrito, because my brain is like looking at them all the same. So please comment down below and help me clarify what that is. It's 11:53 and they say they have about half an hour left of meat. So you want to get here early, want to get here on time, or if you can, we highly recommend that you come during the weekdays because the weekends are
People get here early. That's all that's left. And it's a lot. I find it hard to believe that it's going to be gone in half an hour, but at the same time, with the amount of people that are coming, not that surprising.
For my last taco, I just got me one of just costilla, so rib meat. This is by far my favorite. But I don't always ask for just all the rib meat because I want to make sure everybody gets some ribs too, you know?
Have a nice of you. Nice
best.
guy, Kevin.
Best. Oh, you should get one before it's gone.
Well, when you come back, we'll plan something. Yeah, how's that?
Yeah. All right, Kev. Pleasure to meet you, bro.
You too, bro.
Thank you.
Take it easy. I'll see you guys when I see you. How's that?
Sí, no, gracias a ustedes, que vean muy bien, gusto conocerlos.
I just want to say thanks so much to Kevin and Lorena for allowing us to enjoy their birria and bring our camera for some fun today. We look forward to visiting the next time, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to give it a like. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you hasta la próxima.
Se cuidan, se bañan y nos vemos hasta la próxima.
Ciao.